For this episode of the Schemin Dreamin podcast, I first wanted to promote our merch. If you want to check it out and rock some merch yourself, click the link in the episode description and in the Instagram bio. We have hoodies, t-shirts, bucket hats, mugs, and much more. Check it out on snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com.
Ooh, what's up, podcast listeners? This episode is sponsored by 13 Monkeys Whiskey. You want a whiskey that's locally owned, veteran-owned, and completely made in America? 13 Monkeys is for you. You could find this in over 30 retail stores and in bars and restaurants like Vice and Neat. You could also go to www.13monkeys.com, so check it out there. And while I got you here, they will be doing the Loaded Lumber Holiday Spectacular Market up until December 23rd. It is totally free to get into, so check that out. And the hours are from Tuesday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Check that out. Totally free, like I said. And then just make sure you drink responsibly.
Welcome to the Schemin Dreamin podcast, a.k.a. where two guys kiss, but it's completely straight.
I don't think there's anything more straight than two guys kissing.
I think kissing your bros should be a thing that's accepted in society.
You know what? We will start the movement. Kiss your bros. You got to keep your eyes open, though. Because if you,
I think that's gay.
if you close your eyes,
I don't know about that one.
Hear me out. If you close your eyes, you're thinking about them. If you have it open, you see that it's your bro the whole time, and it's like, oh, okay.
I don't know if that checks out.
I think it does.
I don't know. I played at a basketball league, and I wanted all my teammates, like after like somebody got fouled, you know, you like pick up your teammate. I wanted to give them a little kiss on the lips every time, but nobody else was down for that besides me.
The Lakers need to do that right now.
Friends. No, the Lakers suck.
I still think we're title favorites.
I don't believe you.
I hate the team. I hate watching them.
I think they're, without a doubt, the funniest team in basketball history.
Because they could beat anyone and lose to anyone.
We did just get smoked by the Grizzlies.
Without Ja.
Without Ja, yeah.
And Dylan Brooks.
Oops, sorry about that, Andrew. My bad.
Don't apologize.
Oh, yeah. The Lakers suck. They're bad. They're a bad basketball team.
Pretty bad this year. A. Disney said after he won his first title that he has nothing else to prove, and he's really lived up to that comment.
He's shooting 18% from if he was shooting like 3% less, I bet Karl Malone would try and fuck it.
I don't know. 15's too old for Karl Malone. I hate seeing things about him where a player like do some shitty thing about that. Like way back in the day, and they'd be like, "Oh, he's such a great guy." Like, no, he's not.
No, he got like a 11-year-old girl pregnant.
Yep.
Well, he was like 8. Or was he like 19? I think
he was older.
Yeah, he was like 19.
It was
or
right
20.
before he went to the league, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
So we're a fuck Karl Malone podcast.
We are. Yeah, R.I.P. Demaryius Thomas podcast.
Yeah, big R.I.P.
Big R.I.P. in the chat.
That playoff moment with Tebow was. It's up there for the best things I've ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah. Shout out to Tim Tebow.
Shout out to Tebow. Doesn't get enough love. Great baseball player. Great analyst.
Even
better quarterback.
Best quarterback I've ever. College quarterback ever? Maybe.
Johnny Manziel for me.
He won 2 Heisman.
Manziel won the People's Heisman every year.
Up his nose.
But that's what makes it even better. I love Johnny football.
Dude, didn't he play in that what the fuck was it? It was like a video game league or something?
Yeah, where fans control the plays.
Yeah, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
He played in it. He had a nice touchdown rush.
Yeah, he was good at that.
He also played in the CFL.
Yeah, not great.
He didn't. Well, in fairness, he just showed up, didn't know any of the plays, and went out there.
That sums up his whole career.
Yeah. He was the best quarterback the Browns had before Baker Mayfield from 2000 on, and I'll stand by that take.
No, yeah, I'm with you on that. One of my favorite NFL stories ever was Jamarcus Russell when he was on the Raiders, and the coaches didn't think he was watching any film at all. So they gave him a blank tape, and they're like, "Go home and watch this and tell us what plays were on it." And so he goes home. He goes back the next day for practice. He goes, yeah, they were running blitz plays on it. He goes, they're like, there was nothing on the tape. It was completely blank.
Yeah, they're like, what plays do you like on it? I like them all. I like them all. I'm comfortable with whatever. I got another Jamarcus Russell story.
Let's hear it.
So you know how they had, like they'll do like some rookie thing, like they're trying to haze the rookies.
Yeah.
And they had to like do like a talent show. Jamarcus Russell went out there with like $30,000 in all ones and just started tossing it up in the air, then left.
That's hilarious.
He was great. I wish he would have made the NFL comeback.
I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, water. 94% of people that drink water are alive.
I love it. I don't know what to say. I was trying to see if it was made by Nestle because I think it's fuck Nestle right now.
No, this is by Nice.
Oh. Simple, honest, delicious. Nice.
Yeah, shout out water.
If you like water, you'd sure love Grindr. Sponsor us.
And Intense Milk.
And Intense Milk.
If you like Intense Milk and you like Grindr, those go hand in hand, if you know what I'm saying.
Speaking of milk, I just had the Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
Banger, right?
It's so good.
I gotta try it.
I'm not a big fan of lactose either, or milk, and you know that. And I still liked it.
I'm pretty sure everyone here knows it.
Everyone and their mother knows it.
So we saw Black Panther together, right, in the theaters?
Yes.
The sister just got made a deal to part ways with Marvel, where she was gonna be the next Black Panther, but she won't do it because of the vaccine mandate that Marvel has.
Fumbled the bag.
She is in the top tier of bag fumblers I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Up there with Dennis Schroeder.
I think this is way worse. I think Dennis Schroeder overestimated the amount of money he could get.
Yeah.
She very much underestimated. Black Panther was worth like $1 billion.
Yeah, she would have got the bag. Who's gonna replace her?
Dude, anybody.
I hope fucking like Will Smith does it.
That'd be cool. No, he shouldn't do a superhero movie ever again after that Suicide Squad movie.
But he was so good in Hancock.
Hancock was good.
Hancock was.
I actually just watched a Will Smith movie last week. It was Pursuit of Happiness, the one with Jaden.
Yeah, okay.
The movie's a fucking tearjerker. It's great.
I'll check it out. That whole relationship's a tearjerker.
I mean,
they got to stop putting cameras in front of them.
Yeah, they need to stop
microphones.
talking to the Smiths.
Yeah, just talk to Jaden. That's it. He's got shoes coming out.
He did something like with Flint, Michigan's water. I think he's providing water for them now. It's pretty cool. But Jada needs to go dig up Tupac's body and fuck it. She just needs to get it over with.
I don't even know what to say about her.
I mean,
I feel bad for Will.
I feel terrible for Will. And Willow.
Yeah. Willow, great voice, by the way.
Yeah, she's got that one TikTok sound that's like,
yeah,
call a vibe, like that shit.
That didn't sound right.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's it. Look it up.
All right, I won't look it up. I'll take your word for it.
That's what
I got big movie news, too, for you, by the way.
Let's hear it.
I don't even know if you know this. Magic Mike 3 is back.
No way.
So don't tell your girlfriends about this. And
it's a boys' movie only now.
And with a surprise twist. I think, don't quote me, I watched an interview, this has been confirmed. Full frontal nudity.
I can't wait for it. There was this... Dude, I have movie news, too. Oh, so this was a leak.
Okay.
I don't know how accurate this is going to be.
Okay.
But the Fantastic Four, did you ever see those movies when you were younger?
Great.
So this is what the leak for the cast is going to be in the new one. Dennis from It's Always Sunny as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, of course.
Kristen Bell as Sue Storm.
Okay.
The guy John B. from Outer Banks as Johnny Storm. And Seth Rogen as Ben Grimm.
He was so good.
It's clobbering time, baby.
Oh, what's that? He was so good in the Green Hornet.
That movie sucked.
Don't you fucking talk about
I hated that movie. That movie was terrible.
I've seen that movie like 3 different times when I was a kid.
I seen it once, and it was very recently, like maybe a year ago.
What do you give that on the bad movie scale?
Dude, like a 4.
I would give it on the bad movie scale.
I hate how he kept outlining everyone as red. It was so weird.
Maybe it's a favorite color.
Dude, it's just weird. And that, I don't know. I thought they were like lovers the whole time too.
I still think that.
They might be.
I'll give it a 7-9.
That movie sucked.
I thought there was some comedic.
Speaking of shitty movies, I watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2 last night.
Great.
No. I watched the first one like a while ago, and I can't say it. My old roommate told me that Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man.
He was the worst.
He was by far. Well, I mean, he's a good actor, but like those movies sucked.
Yeah.
And the first one's not terrible, but the second one, holy fuck, dude. First off, who cares about his fucking parents? Anyone that's ever seen Spider-Man doesn't give a shit about his parents.
You care about Uncle Ben.
You care about Uncle Ben. The other thing is the guy that played the Green Goblin. So in the first movie, they never mention him. Mm-hmm. Like he's not even like talked about. And then the second one, they're like best friends. They're like, yo, man, it's so good to see you. You know, I've been all over the place. I haven't seen you in so long. And they're like talking like they're best friends. And it's like so weird. And then he gets like turned into the Green Goblin. And he looks like a scab. Like it looks like when you fall down, cut your arm. Oh. He looks like an elbow scab. Oh, dude, I got to show you a picture. And then it sucked. And the best part was Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone together. Mm-hmm. And then she hit the pavement.
She died?
Oh, she died.
Spoiler alert.
But dude, the movie's been out for like 8 years.
Spoiler alert. I've never seen it.
You weren't going to see it.
I didn't see any of the Andrew Garfields. I just heard he was the worst. But I heard he put his heart and soul into it.
He definitely did.
And he was too cool to be Spider-Man.
He definitely was. Too cool, too handsome, and probably too old.
Yeah. Dude, what is that?
Yeah. He looks like a scab, doesn't he?
That looks like my sleep paralysis demon. Like, what the hell? What are they doing?
That movie's a 2 on the bad movie scale. It's really shit.
I might check it out. I might like it, though. That's why I don't want to do it.
If you're going to watch a real bad movie on the bad movie scale, the Addison Rae movie still reigns supreme.
I want to get into
I don't know if I talked about this one the last time I was on. It was the F the Prom movie. Did I talk about that?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that movie sucked. The Nick Cage movie, Left Behind, also. I've watched some of that, and that movie was god-awful. It's Nick Cage and Chad Michael Murray.
Oh, that just sounds great.
It was like a Christian movie. It was about like the rapture, and they're on a plane. It sucked.
He won't turn down a role for the life of him. He'll play anything.
Dude, he just had a movie come out about like a pig. And it was pretty, like, people say it's good, but I haven't seen it. I think every movie's ever been sucks, so.
If you asked Nick Cage to play us doing the podcast, he would do it.
Dude, I'm sure if we just told him we got a bottle of like whiskey here, shout out to 13 Monkeys, he would come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, not even offering him some, just saying like we had some.
Yeah. He would show up and we'd give him a shot or two.
Who's one actor you really can't stand to look at? Like, you fucking hate?
It's still Tom Cruise. I hate Tom Cruise.
Really?
He ruined Jack
He's
Reacher.
my favorite NASCAR driver. You ever see that movie?
No.
It was a NASCAR driver movie.
No, I try not to watch Tom Cruise movies. I just don't like him.
Put NASCAR on the map.
He's a weird Scientologist.
Yeah, so is John Travolta.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not watching John Travolta movies.
You never saw Pulp Fiction?
I swear to God this is true. The only scene I watched in Pulp Fiction was that dude getting raped.
Why?
And
Were you on Pornhub?
No. I happened to walk
There's so many more famous scenes.
My brother was watching the movie, and I came home, went in the living room, saw that scene, and then like he ended up killing him, and I walked out. That's the only scene in Pulp Fiction I've actually watched.
That movie's so good, though.
And I was like, this looks like the weirdest movie of all time. I don't want to watch
it. It is weird, but it's really good.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, John Travolta, he's a Scientologist. He made a movie about Scientology. That's like regarded as the worst movie ever made.
Probably is. Where would you rank Scientology for all-time religions?
3rd. No. 6th.
It's got to be top 7.
Yeah, I put 6. Dude, the only thing that I care about in Scientology is Eric Andre's skit where he said that L. Ron Hubbard was actually black and he could turn poop into wine. He was like standing on a street corner in New York City yelling it. And then some guy walks in and he goes, I'm Jesus. He goes, prove it. Turn that poop into wine. He got like a bunch of people chanted at the guy. L. Ron, what do you call him? Hoya Bembe.
Oh, I'm moving it up on the list now.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was going to give Scientology a top 3.
Church of the Spaghetti Monster.
I haven't heard of that one.
That's 1. Maybe Confucianism. And I'll go Buddhism at 3. There's my top 3. Scientology, outside looking in. They're like Syracuse
HM.
every year. They'll get
Honorable
in.
mention.
Yeah, honorable mention.
Would you? I think I've been watching that show Hawkeye on Disney Plus, and Haley Steinfeld for me, like, I don't know what it is, because she's not not an ugly person. She's not a bad actress, but like I just can't buy into it. You know?
You just don't like her?
I just like every time she's on the screen, I feel like I'm being forced to watch it. But like it's a good show and she's good in it. But I just can't completely.
You just not believe her in the role?
I mean, no, she plays it very well. But like there's just something about it where it's just like, this isn't working. You know?
Let me look up who this chick is.
She's a good actress.
I need to put a face to the name. Oh, she came up pretty quick.
Yeah, she's a big name actress. Get in the bag, unlike the other bitch from Black Panther.
I kind of know what you mean. I can't see her playing the role.
Dude, like, I mean,
I just saw a picture of her. She was dating Niall from One Direction. Just found that out.
congrats on the sex.
Thank you.
He was the blonde one, right?
Yeah. He was my favorite in 1D.
Why?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Up All Night's still a classic album. The deluxe version, of course. I'll die by that take.
I got a take for you.
What?
It's a music take.
Okay.
I think barring any crippling drug addiction, Olivia Rodrigo is going to be like the biggest female artist ever.
She's on pace to be the best female pop artist of all time.
Yeah. Barring any drug addiction, because then I'm going to avoid the take.
But that might help her for an album.
It helped Whitney Houston until she drowned in that bathtub.
It helped Miley Cyrus release 23.
Yeah, until she fucking...
But she's back.
She's not back.
Miley Cyrus is officially back.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I saw Miley Cyrus standing on Perry Street in the same coat that she wears to every interview.
Shout out Perry Street. She might have been going to a Sabres game.
No, nobody's going to
Or the casino.
Casino, maybe.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus definitely back.
Nope.
She's on my Who's Back.
She's not going to be back until she's back on Disney.
She was on the Rogan podcast.
That doesn't matter. Unless she drinks Rogan's elk blood, I'm not doing it.
I would do elk blood with Rogan.
I would too.
If I won the lottery, my first call would be to Rogan.
To drink elk blood?
Yeah, or like get his TRT, testosterone replacement, so I could look like him.
Have you ever watched him on Fear Factor?
Yeah.
He's so weird on that show.
Yeah, he was odd. He hated doing it.
I mean, I don't care about that part, but the part, like, he just tried to fuck every girl on there.
Yeah.
Like, they're swallowing worms, and he's just like, oh, I'm so fucking ready.
Maybe that's what gets him off?
Yeah, you never know. Guy drinks elk blood, you know?
Yeah. I looked up, like, weird things people are into and how common it is. And I found out, like, people are fucking weird.
People are super weird.
Like, you know there's 8 billion people on this earth?
Yeah.
None
of them can guard Michael Beasley.
None. 1 in, like, 2 million, like, self-cannibalism.
Really? They just chew on themselves?
Yeah.
Really?
I found out that me chewing on metal and plastic is, like, 1 in 150,000.
Well, there's 2. My
I
brother
know
does it too.
I know. So there's that. I'm in the rare section.
Can we give a shout out to Chase Claypool for his performance last night? Dude,
I hate Chase Claypool.
Is he the most hateable player in the NFL? Because I saw somebody tweet. I saw a Ravens fan tweet. Not trying to be biased, but Chase Claypool's a fucking pussy. And all the Steelers fans were like, we agree. Like,
Yep.
it's just all of them.
He might be. I'm trying to think all time who the most hateable person is.
In sports or in, like,
Football.
football? I feel like people weren't huge on Ryan Leaf.
No, I'm trying to think of, like, outside of, like, your fan base. Like, Washington obviously hated Albert Hainsworth.
Why?
He sucked for him. He
He
got
got the bag, though.
He got $100 million and then faked injuries to get off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Claypool, I hate him well before this hate train started. I'm sure that's very well documented.
You were on the. You didn't like him.
I
You
do
didn't
not,
like Mapletron.
No.
He's not deserving to even be in the same breath as Calvin Johnson, too, by the way.
Oh, because I think he's got enough to be a good wide receiver,
Yeah.
but he is just so fucking stupid and shitty.
You know, he was complaining about the Steelers' practices, about how there's
Yeah,
not
he
enough
wanted
music.
music.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're on a 4-game losing streak. They're not going to play music.
That first down, like, why do you even have to, like, do a celebration for it? There's
I know.
38 seconds left, no timeouts.
And then he blames his teammate.
Yeah. But if you watch the video, it was, I think, Eric Kendricks.
Yeah, he smacked the ball, but it didn't go out of his hand.
Yeah.
The ball didn't leave his hand until Turner tried to.
Yeah, 20-something seconds. He,
Yeah.
like, kind of did a vet move. I almost said Anna Kendricks, too, by the way.
Anna Kendrick, did you ever see Pitch Perfect?
I watched them all.
Really? Haley Steinfeld was in those.
Yeah, I know. I recognize the face. She was that one girl whose, like, mom was a Sigma Delta or whatever they're
Okay,
called.
so I only seen the first one.
Pitch Perfect 2 might be better than Pitch Perfect 1.
Really?
Yeah. Take my word for it, too. It wasn't bad.
I'm going to have to ask my girlfriend who's seen them all. I'll text her right now.
All right, get your live.
How was Pitch Perfect 2?
Put better than the first? Question mark, question mark. I think it was.
Okay, I sent it. She'll get back to me. While we wait for that update, I want to give a quick shout out to the Bills for breaking
Every
my heart.
bad thing you say about the Bills, that's why I brought this out. Every bad thing we say about the Bills, we have to put a little, I don't want to say that name out, Matooks?
Okay,
Trinidad
dude.
Scorpion
Okay.
Pepper Sauce.
That's just got to be racist.
Yeah, I felt it. God, I don't know. But anything negative we say about the Bills, we got to take a shot of that. So you go first. You want to talk about the game, the season? What do you want to talk about?
So there's a couple things. This isn't. I don't think this is bad to say, but
Can we criticize the coaching without taking
I was
a
about
shot?
to. Yes.
Okay.
Brian Dable's obsession with wanting the run to succeed so bad
Yep.
is fucking. It's making me nauseous.
Yep. I would trade Zach Moss to get HIV.
I think Zach Moss just loves getting hit by people. I think he just doesn't want to gain yards. He just wants to get hit.
I was in the stands, went to the game, and anytime he carried the ball, I would call out how many yards he would get, and I was right every time. I'd be like, this is line of scrimmage, 1 yard, 1 yard. I gave him a couple 3-yarders.
Also, Matt Breida. I'm
Yeah.
going to take a shot for this. But that fumble was the worst fucking play I've ever seen of anything ever. He tried to carry that ball like he's bringing bread from the grocery store. He's so fucking stupid and shitty.
Listen to this.
Come on, dude. I feel like that's a universal agreement.
We were Team Matt Breida for a while, so now.
I was.
Listen to this.
I can't put my lips on this, dude.
Yeah, figure it out. So,
It's okay.
listen to this with the Matt Breida fumble.
Please.
Oh, that'd be huge. We could split it. In fantasy football, my team lost by 1.7 points,
Oh, with the
right?
guillotine? Are you out?
No, I'm going to be out because I accidentally started Madison this week because I wasn't up.
That happens to you a lot, huh?
But listen to this.
I heard you have no problems getting it up, though.
Yeah, no problems getting it up, but staying up. Shout out pizza tipping and dill tipping.
Shout out to Pizza Tipping.
But listen to this. Lost by 1.7 points because they credited that fumble to Josh Allen.
That wasn't Josh's fault. It was Breida's dumbass.
I'm waiting.
Was that loss on Cody Ford, if you think about it?
I don't even know if he was out there.
He did play.
My issue, too, is this was the most sober. This is the only Bills game I remember start to finish, by the way. And I just wish I didn't.
Deion Dawkins, this is a nice thing to say. Deion Dawkins, he hasn't surrendered to pressure in 3 games. What?
I just want to go in about the offensive line, why we run the ball 24 times in the first half. I still think we win the Super Bowl.
I don't.
Josh Allen looked good throwing in the wind. He missed a couple open receivers, but the ball got there.
Diggs should have caught that.
Diggs should have caught that. Knox could have. Fuck Dawson Knox. He could have.
Shot.
I'm doing it. He could have caught 2 of those balls. Like on the first drive, he catches that first down, different game. That 3rd and 17, that was a perfect pass to Dawson Knox. Fuck Dawson Knox for not catching that ball.
I think he got interfered with in the end zone, though.
He did, both times.
This isn't going to come out. This is like my cousin.
It's so hot.
Oh, God. I stuck my tongue in there. I got a little dirty. It's teasing it.
The foreplay is ridiculous over there.
I just won't get out. Oh, my God. It's hot as fuck.
I don't know why. It was just I haven't had it in a while. But this used to be mild to me.
Get the other one. So my girlfriend said, not even close. First is undefeated. Second's decent.
So it's good.
It's not better than the first. She said not even close.
It's close. You want to bet shots on water bottle flipping?
No. I don't ever want to do that again.
Why not?
Because it sucked.
You suck, buddy.
Yeah, the Bills.
How long are we going to let Santa get away with robbery every year? Or burglary, my bad.
Until they goddamn catch that fat man. And I think people that are saying to fire McDermott are out of their fucking skull.
I'm starting to get on the train.
I'm 100% not on the train. All right, let me ask you this. How many times did we make the playoffs in your life before Sean McDermott became our head coach?
0.
How many times have we made the playoffs since Sean McDermott became the head coach?
3.
And how many years has he been here?
What, 4?
So do you think that
But
it's fair to fire him? Put him on the hot seat? Because
it's fair to start to criticize him. We never criticized him before. Fuck. Hear me out. We've been because we play so conservative sometimes with him. He falls back on that mentality, and
he's obsessed
I hate
with
it.
kicking field goals.
I hate it.
Yeah, Josh hates it too.
I was in the tailgate lot at 3 p.m. I know about the wins. Why are we trying to kick through it? Also, Bass makes that one field goal, the 33-yarder. Yeah.
My girlfriend provided me another update with Pitch Perfect. She said, it's funny, the first is just a classic, and the third is fucking awful.
Yeah, third not great. Watchable, though.
I'll ask that. Is the third watchable?
You could watch it and, like, have a decent time doing it.
I don't believe that.
Like, there's a lot of things you could do instead of watching it. But you could watch it and say, like, fuck. You had a fairly productive evening.
I don't think that is ever the case.
All right, welcome to a new segment we're going to introduce called Random Thoughts with Andrew. Now, Andrew, give us one random thought.
Peanut butter is a sauce?
Peanut butter is not a sauce.
I don't know, dude. I just said the opposite of that.
It is a sauce, actually, now that I think about it. But crunchy peanut butter is a sandwich.
No, dude. If chunky tomato sauce is a sauce, then crunchy peanut butter is still sauce.
Wow.
No, that's a soup. Okay, so it's a soup. I'll meet you halfway. I'll compromise with
But
you.
that's because all sauces are soups in the Fazzarelli's pyramid. So,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yep, I got 3 things on this.
Fazzarelli. Sorry.
Is that my
racist.
chef name? That was definitely racist.
I'm surprised you didn't call him Pasquale.
Yeah. Or he just called me oregano live on air. Live on air.
Is peanut butter a condiment?
No, I don't believe in condoms.
They're for bananas.
Yeah, you put on bananas. Would you ever eat peanut butter on a banana?
I don't really like bananas.
Yeah, I'm not a big banana guy either.
Because in high school, you know how there was the West Bananas account?
Yes.
You did not want to wind up on hold on, on West Bananas.
Dude, are we good?
I was slurring my words there.
You've only had 2 Bud Lights and 1 shot of hot sauce.
I've had 2.5 Blue Lights.
Yeah, whatever. I can't read. Oh, look at this. Ben can read part 2.
I know the word and the color blue.
Yeah,
I
2
don't know
things
the color.
nobody ever knew.
I don't know the color. I'm colorblind. I don't see color.
So I wanted to talk last night. So Dalvin Cook had that monster game last night.
Yes.
Right? So I was playing Fortnite with our buddy Wake.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Wait, do you still play?
No. It was just, I
Does
wanted
he
to see
still
the new
play?
map. No, I just wanted to see a new map. So
Why would you do that to yourself?
I wanted to see a new map.
That's like cutting yourself and being shocked when you bleed.
I just wanted to ruin some little kid's day. This is not the point of the story. So we were playing Fortnite, and I was like, should I start Dalvin Cook? Because he might play, or should I start Jamal Williams?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, and this is for the 1 seed in this league I'm in.
Okay.
So I ended up starting Jamal Williams over him, and then I went to dinner at Neat where they served 13 Monkeys whiskey, and I was like, they showed on there that Dalvin Cook was playing and he was gonna get the workload. I was like, it was like a half an hour before the game started, and I was like, all right, I'll do it. And so I started Dalvin Cook last second, and he just went off.
Yeah, he played pretty well.
He's my king.
I have him in 1 league, and I'm out of the playoffs.
How was my cousin behaving at the Bills game?
He was actually fine.
I heard he took his shirt off.
I wasn't with him during the game.
He took his shirt off for a quarter.
Yeah, well, he had to. He lost a bet.
No, he won the bet. My brother lost the bet.
I don't know if you know this, but they were all walking back to my apartment, and
Oh, I know. He called me.
yeah, Zach was going to give him a ride. I could say his name. He was on the pod.
Yeah.
And then he sat down for a second, and then your brother was like, all right, John, you coming? And he's like, yeah, I'll be up in a sec. Just keep walking. And then he just walked back to your apartment or walked back to your house.
Yeah, I know. It was hilarious.
And then he wouldn't answer anyone's calls or texts. And then I texted him like, yo, you coming? Or like, what are you doing? And he said, walk in. Spaced it out, and I was like, where are you walking? And he just said, I'm upset.
Yeah, the Bills broke him.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
They broke everybody. They broke my heart. If we beat Tampa, we're back, right?
Yeah, very much back.
We lose.
We're going to lose.
But I'm going wherever we play the first road playoff game. I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Don't. Hopefully it's Tennessee.
I'd want to play Tennessee and New England. They both stink.
We stink.
We don't stink. So if we beat Tampa, we still stink?
Yes. If we beat Tampa and lost to the Jaguars in the same season, we're the most confusing team ever.
Every good team is lost to someone weird. Patriots lost to the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins suck. I don't.
The
care
Dolphins are a better football team than the Jaguars.
Okay. The Lions tied the Steelers.
The Lions are not as bad as the record says.
Come on.
Going the big cat route.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Lions somehow make the playoffs.
I wouldn't be shocked if they beat Tampa.
Dan Campbell would do some weird stuff to get them in.
They're always in games. You could say,
Yeah.
except that one where they got smoked, but that was only one time.
They were in the game at the start of the first quarter.
Yeah,
They were
they're
there.
tied.
They were there. They almost had them. They've never lost a game they wanted to win. So there's that stat.
I think Jared Goff's a Hall of Famer.
I love Jared Goff.
Goff's a Hall of Famer. I think Winston is.
I like when he was a rookie and he was texting the group chat about how hot Sean McVay's
Wife is.
wife was, and then it got aired, and he didn't deny it.
I think Jameis Winston's the best quarterback of all time because he can make passes that make receivers like highlights look good. He's the best dancer.
He is.
And did you see him dancing after he tore his ACL? That was sick. And he ate a W live on air. So those are 3 reasons why I think he's the best quarterback to ever touch football.
I'll add a 4th, his workout videos.
His workout videos and the crab legs.
Yeah. The crab leg situation, hilarious too.
Rape one, not as funny, but, you know.
That was more of like an alleged, right?
It went to trial.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a Karl Malone.
No, Karl Malone got her pregnant, so that's hard to deny.
Jameis Winston was... I don't know. I don't know the full facts with Jameis Winston, but it's still fuck Karl Malone. I want to segue back to that.
Yeah. My girlfriend said about the third Pitch Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I saw it in theaters. There's no plot. They're on like a cruise ship, and there's a fight scene, and that's all I remember.
It sounds like the Sweet Life on Deck with Zach and Cody. She might be getting it confused.
Dude, I said that. That reminds me of the Addison Rae movie. I said that's all I remember. Dude, this fucking movie. I gotta go back to this movie. I'm gonna flash us back.
If I make this, you gotta take a shot.
You didn't.
Double or nothing.
No, I agree. But the Addison Rae movie, there was this fight scene where it was like this bully who I think he cheated on Addison Rae, and he was like a huge Instagram influencer.
Of course.
They all were.
Was it Bryce Hall?
He was in the movie.
Oh,
no joke, he was in the movie.
Come on.
Not kidding. But so he was trying to bang the main guy's sister, who was like 14. This guy was like 18. And then the main character guy got pissed and found out about it. So they were at this birthday party with the girl from the Tooth Fairy.
Okay.
You know, the little girl?
Yeah.
She's like 17 now. Dude. I know, it's crazy.
I still think we live in 2012. LeBron's on the Heat.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wake up every day and not know where I am. But
like, why are my pants wet?
like, what is happening? And then so the guy fist fights the bully or the cheater or whatever the fuck he was. He looked like he was 30, by the way.
He might have been.
He might have been. And the guy knew karate. Like, he pulled out like karate moves.
Bruce Lee is
rolling
in his grave.
Dude, and then nobody even acknowledged it. Like, after the fight, like, he beat this dude's ass. Like, he was fucking hitting him like this, like with the fucking palms or whatever, like Jackie Chan does in Rush Hour. And he just, like, beat his ass, and they never mentioned, like, they never talked about how this dude, who's the fucking, like, #1 threat to the school to shoot up, like, just basically knew karate.
Could beat up anyone in the school without guns.
And then he just left all pissed off, like, at Addison Rae for some reason. I don't remember. The movie sucked. And then she went into, like, deep detail about how her family struggles financially in, like, a train station, and was, like, super, like, upset, like, how hard it is for their family. And he just takes a picture on his fucking Polaroid of her while she's, like, as soon as she looks at him, he goes, "You looked vulnerable."
Dude.
You gotta see the movie. It's great.
Man, that's a red flag if I've ever heard about.
It was insane.
Speaking of Rush Hour, you know who was one of the, like, celebrities that were mentioned in the Griselda Maxwell trial?
No.
Chris Tucker.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
That's what I heard. The rumblings outside at the smoke station at work.
God damn it. I love those movies, too. At least it wasn't Jackie Chan. Yeah. I mean, it still sucks it was Chris Tucker.
I don't believe it was Chris Tucker. I just can't in my heart of hearts. Take Tom Hanks. Take all them. Leave me Chris Tucker.
Why Tom Hanks? You're not a Tom Hanks guy?
I mean, he was like the first name that popped up. If you're the first on a list, I'm going to assume you're guilty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you put your name first under the paper, like that's you. Yeah, I'm going to go by that logic.
You ever see Forrest Gump?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did.
Yeah?
Bubba.
Does it remind you of anybody?
Well, I don't like to run. I've never been in the service.
I think my cousin really relates to Bobby Boucher from Waterboy. I think that.
That was him on the football field.
Yeah. Mama says that women are the devil.
He sacked, oh, God, Sam Howell.
Oh, yeah, my cousin did. Yeah, he did. I think he might have strip sacked him, honestly.
Strip sack Sam Howell. They
Yeah,
lost, but they won
got
the war.
destroyed.
He won the war.
Yeah, Sam Howell's still scared of him.
Sam Howell, by the way, stinks.
Still going to make the NFL.
Yeah, but he's going to be...
No, he's going to be a backup.
He's going to be a bust.
He's going to be a career backup.
Yeah. He'll start a couple games because he'll get drafted high, but he's probably the next Josh Rosen.
Darnold. Oh.
Or worse, Mitch.
No.
Which is more a compliment.
No, Mitch might be one of the best quarterbacks.
He's going to be a starter
Matt
somewhere next
Nagy.
year.
He was throwing for 300 yards with Matt Nagy.
I know. He was a
Nothing but respect for my king.
He was a Nickelodeon most valuable player.
MVP, the first one.
Yep.
And then Josh was second.
Okay. All right, then next year it's going to be Diggs probably.
I want to read Pornhub comments, but my look at what's happening to my phone. It looks like having a seizure.
Oh. Let it seize out.
Oh, man. It's too soon for those. That's how Demaryius Thomas died.
I know. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I think he won me a fantasy football championship, so.
Antonio Brown won me one.
I was won by Calvin Johnson, too.
What?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy to think about?
What?
Calvin Johnson. Well, I said this to my brother earlier today. But Calvin Johnson got drafted, went to the Hall of Fame, or retired and went to the Hall of Fame all before Tom Brady retired. All during his career.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I think, how long has Brady been in the NFL? How many years?
I think 20, 22, something like that. 21 or 22.
So we were like a year old when he got drafted.
Yeah, I think he got drafted in 99. Don't quote me on that.
So 22 years, so a year older than me.
What would you bet? What are you willing to bet the Lakers win the championship? How confident are you?
Really confident. I think the West is wide open. I will say the Kings are starting to get Marvin Bagley in the rotation, so that's kind of a sleeper.
He sucks.
No, he doesn't.
Dude.
He's better than Richie and Holmes.
Dude, every single person that talks about that draft talks about how bad of a pick that was.
You know that he's a walking double-double?
Yeah, and he's a walking giving my opponent a double-double.
Yeah, but he's
too.
like a career 14 and 9
He can't play
guy.
defense. He's got the feet of you.
You don't need him to. What, quick feet? Agile? Yeah, that's a compliment. Quick first step.
Agile?
Quick first step.
Dude, you cramp up if you walk to the end of this room.
I got bad knees now. I recently I was going to go in for an appointment on my my left knee, and then my right knee started hurting, so I called him back and told him I have COVID, so I can't make it.
You telling me you're a knee bisexual? Knee pain bisexual?
I did not.
Bilingual?
I left that point out.
Both knees hurt.
I'm back. I'm ready. I'm in shape. I'm ready to hoop.
I don't know if I believe you, honestly.
Our buddy was supposed to get rent a gym with Emmanuel Sanders and Cole Beasley, and I think that's gonna fall through, dude.
I don't think it's going to happen.
It was gonna happen. I think if we won, it might have happened.
Yeah, I mean, they only got focus on football. For some
now
reason.
I feel like there's bigger priorities for him. Hold up, I got to be the one in.
I'm trying to read some.
150,000 to chew on this metal.
Oh God! Right into the mic, Ben.
Yeah, the people have to know.
So
I'm not promoting chewing on beer can lids or Red Bull lids, but I'm telling you, it will enhance your life in a way that I can't even describe in words.
So I'm gonna read this Pornhub comment. It's a 6-step comment.
Okay.
Threesome with MILF stepmom fucked them hard, both after a nightclub.
Okay. So
this guy says, "Does anyone know how to make an apple pie?" Somebody replies and says, "Not really, to be honest. ... Sorry." Then we have our hero. His name is Pie Recipes. He checks in, our protagonist. Number 1, get off Pornhub and go to the kitchen. Number 2, heat oven to 425. Make pie crust mix as directed for 9-inch 2-crust pie, using 1/3 cup cold water except trim hanging edge of bottom pastry 1 inch from rim of plate.
Okay.
I'm sure this guy was typing with one hand, if you know what I'm saying.
He was all porn up. He was in the kitchen.
3. Stir together 1/2 cup of sugar, the flour, cinnamon, and nutmeg in large bowl. Add apples. Toss spoon into pastry-lined pie plate. Dot with butter. Number 4. This is when things start to get crazy.
Okay, I'm ready.
Roll remaining pastry, cut into 10 strips, each about 1/2 inch wide. Place 5 strips across filling in pie plate. Weave a cross strip through by first folding back every other strip of the first 5 strips. Continue weaving, folding back alternate strips for egg each cross strip until it's complete. Trim ends. Fold trim edge of bottom crust over edge of strips, building up a high edge. Seal and float. Brush lightly with milk. Sprinkle lightly with additional sugar. 5. Bake 30 to 35 minutes or until crust is golden brown and juice is bubbly. 6. Add vanilla, caramel, or cinnamon ice cream to send this one over the top.
Wow, he was waiting his whole life for someone to comment.
His name is Pie Recipes on Pornhub.
He was waiting his whole life.
That's insane. But, yeah.
Could you check his recently viewed videos?
Let's see. Well, his header is a woman's asshole. He has 1 video watched.
What is it?
He's unlocked achievements. All yesterday, he unlocked 3 achievements called The Handheld, The Virgin, and The Scribe.
Oh, that's bad. The Scribe's kind of tough. That's a tough nickname.
He's got nothing else on there.
So instead of a Pornhub comment, I'm gonna go off best tweet I've seen, or the tweet that made me laugh the most, and it was a video of Babe Ruth striking out, right?
Yeah.
And this dude commented, "They served coffee in AA today, LOL." It was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, holy hell. So, it's time for our Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
And since the holidays are coming up, let's do Christmas movies. I'm thinking Elf, Grinch, Home Alone.
Okay, my brain is processing. It's not a fast computer, but it'll
Did
get
you know
there.
there's a Home Alone TV series coming to Disney Plus? It looks awful.
I'll check it out. I got Disney Plus.
It looks terrible.
Little middle class flex. I own it.
How would you even make... Yeah, I mean, it's a whole $7.
I got it for free.
Nice. Congrats on the socks.
I got it with the
What?
purchase of the Conor McGregor fight. Dustin Poirier won. I got it.
Yeah, well, he sucks.
He's coming back, and he's absolutely yoked right now. I don't know if you saw the
McGregor?
photo. Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
It's not good.
Can't wait for him to get knocked out in the second round.
I can't wait to bet on it.
Yep, and then you're going to punch your wall.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Can't wait to tell we got to move back home.
Hey, the apartment's good. I can't do this anymore.
The apartment's foreclosed.
She's going to come home with a sign on the door.
Pack your bags.
So I think I would marry Alf, fuck the Grinch, kill Home Alone.
I don't really want to kill the Grinch.
Which Grinch?
Jim Carrey.
I might be biased because one of the all-time best shoes is the Kobe 6 Grinch.
Shout out to Kobe. R.I.P.
Shout out to Kobe, R.I.P. So I love those shoes, but I'm gonna have to kill the Grinch.
That's fucked up. So are you marrying Elf or are you marrying a child?
I am gonna fuck Elf, and I'm gonna marry Macaulay Culkin.
Well, that's not how you say his name.
Yeah, it's close, right? Macaulay Culkin?
No, he's not Hulk Hogan. It's a kid.
He could be.
It's Culkin.
He could be, brother.
No, he didn't say the N-word nearly enough.
It's fair, but he did do crack.
Yeah, and he made a band about pizza.
Yeah, so I'm gonna marry him because of that.
Mila Kunis almost did.
Really?
That's a fun fact nobody knew. Dated her for like 10 years.
I think they were married.
They were married, yeah.
Wait.
He's married to Mila Kunis.
Wow.
Yeah, good for him, right?
That's crazy. Ashton Kutcher dedicated his life to saving kids, and he saved Mila Kunis.
Well, actually, Macaulay Culkin saved himself. So Ashton Kutcher's research, bullshit.
I love those. Like, I love that picture when he looked like shit. I don't know.
Macaulay
why.
Culkins?
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
What about the one with Michael Jackson? You know?
Yeah, that was a good.
Do you think
one.
Michael Jackson? Do you think he did?
I think he was innocent.
No. Do you think that he touched Macaulay Culkin's? Where I was going with that.
I think he's innocent of everything.
I watched the Finding Neverland documentary, and there's no way he was innocent.
He's innocent.
No way, dude.
I think he was.
He
just,
ruined those kids' lives.
I think he was just like a weird dude that never experienced childhood. And South Park made an episode that he was innocent.
Blanket.
So yeah.
Yeah, a kid named Blanket. That's true.
Tough name.
Is Blanket the best name for a child ever? You've seen?
I like when they have like Prince or like King in their first name.
I did see this guy. He played basketball for St. John's a couple of years ago. His name was God's Gift. That was his first name.
God's gift to Chua. He went to ECC, by the way.
Yes, he did. The U.
Yep, he was the NCAA leader in blocks.
Yeah, and you boxed him out once in practice.
I did not, but
You boxed out Jordan Morrow.
I boxed out an NBA player in practice.
And then you kissed him.
Allegedly.
All right, closing thoughts before we hang this up?
I don't have a lot of thoughts.
Like Lincoln? Never mind.
Like what?
Nothing.
Like what?
Nothing.
Say the joke.
No, go ahead.
Don't blue balls.
Nope.
Say
Go
it.
Bills.
Say it.
Go Bills.
What were you going to say? We're off the air.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. We're not recording anymore.